Hi everybody, it's Julie, and here I am with, finally, my little golden book. Remember, I chose the Jungle Book. We have been making embellishments and fun things. You guys, it really is one of my favorite all-time movies. I'm excited to go ahead and make this. And so the first thing I want to do is I want to try and remove the golden cover, the golden spine cover here. And so we'll go ahead and do that. Just trying to do it really carefully because I want to be able to use it. Okay, so here we go. We'll be doing that. Okay, so I have it. I did end up tearing it in a couple places, which is really a bummer, but I have it. You'll see I do have the 40th anniversary edition here. And so the next thing I'm going to do is take out my staple remover and remove the staples from the spine of this book. Now, a little golden book is different than most books that you're going to find out there, as the way that the pages are stapled in. Okay, so that is why I'm actually showing how I'm taking this apart. Now, I think I just showed a video not too long ago at the beginning of the month, or right when Izzy was here. She and I were going to make a journal. We ended up having way more fun in the garden. And so we got it started, and we ended up in the garden doing that stuff, which was important because I had things that needed to be done out there, or we would not be enjoying the fruits of that labor and eating what she and I planted. So and her attention span in the garden is much longer than it is in the craft room, unless she has a paintbrush in her hand. She loves to paint. So we did some DIY kind of stuff. You guys might, I've got a staple stuck. Just the end of it. Okay, so we'll pull out not our stapler. I got a little. Okay, so I've gotten, oh, that one must be magnetic. It is. I did not know that. That is good to know. I wonder if I'll remember. Okay, so I have staples. I'm going to go ahead and throw those away. And I'm going to put this away so that I can find it again next time, because I had to search for it this morning for another project. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and now we have taken off the gold spine, and we have taken apart our book. I'm going to go ahead for right now. I'm going to set these aside. I want to show you how this, how my book is in 2 signatures. I like to keep the integrity of the pages of the book as much as possible. I'm very excited because the majority of this book, it looks like, well, at least the beginning, are pages that the writing is on one side, so I can do things on the other. Okay, and then we have over here, again, your words are on one page, and the picture, and then we've got words, 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 and that. Okay, so Okay, so now I want to figure out how many pages I have. I have 1, 2, 3 pages, and we end up at the middle. And check this just in case. 1, 2, 3 pages, and we're at the middle. Okay? So for the challenge, you need to have at least 2 signatures, and you need to have at least 60 pages front and back. We already have 24 pages. 6 pages, front and back, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one folded page, has 4 pages. Okay? So, okay. So that's what we have. Am I okay with these being split up? I have to be for the way that I'm doing this. Okay, so I have that. I'm excited about that. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I know I have a huge box of pages and embellishments ready to go into this journal. Okay, huge, lots. So I'm going to go with either a 2.5 inch spine or a 3 inch spine. So I have an example of, this was a little golden book that I am making for, or that I made to do summer vacation when the kids came. 2019, I did this, and it's got the photos and the ephemera from the vacation when the kids came. And this one is 1.75 inches by the time you add these sides. So it was probably 1.5 inches here. And you can see I added my gold spine onto the edges here. What I did with that one, I believe, was when it was on here, instead of taking it off, I cut it down. And I'm very happy with the way that turned out. I think that's how I did it. I actually really like that. But what happened was I had to go through and cut down all the pages from the book. Let's find a page from the book. Yeah, sure. I know I used the book. I also took the book apart. I didn't just use it as pages for this. As a matter of fact, okay, so here's a page. So you can see I had cut that edge down. Okay? So I don't want to do that this time. I want to have the whole page. Now, this is a journal that I made. It's not a golden book journal, but it has a 3-inch spine. So if you can imagine our golden book with a 3-inch spine, I think I'm going to do 2.5. This was, if you want to see this journal, this was the one I made to be able to put things as I find things that were my mom's, or I want to record memories of her. This was our May Mayhem 2018. No, 19, excuse me, 2019. This was our May Mayhem, and it has all of the everything that I made for this journal. So, yeah, so as I'm going through her stuff, I have a place to put the little things that I find that I want to keep. Okay, so you can see, unfortunately, I messed that edge up, but I almost wish I'd had, well, no, because it's going to get covered with fabric. Okay, so I'm going to want to somehow strengthen this. I'm actually probably okay with it. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that. I'm thinking out loud. So we're going to need some cardstock. Okay, that's an insert from something. That might work really, really well. Let's see how wide it is. It is 5 inches. So I can cut this in half and have 2.5 inches which I think is a good size spine. That 3-inch spine, I did that. That's my personal journal. And knowing that I was going to want to hold a lot of things. Okay, so there's that. Now, we're going to want to trim these down. Trim that curly edge off. Okay. So I'm just trimming this. So your good chipboard from, I like to use the chipboard from paper pads and things that I have. You can also purchase chipboard on Amazon. I have not done that because I seem to always have enough for the spines, because that's usually what I'm making. If I was making actual books out of chipboard, then I would probably want to purchase it from somewhere. But I like to use real books as much as I can. Now, I'm going to be using my Mono Tombow liquid glue. That is still my favorite glue for binding a book. I love how it continues, the glue itself hardens and gives strength to the binding, so that it actually ends up being like a real true binding. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue these two together. I like to use the bottom because you get a good coverage. Let's put these over here just so they're out of the way. Okay, so we're going to go all the way up to the edge. I'm going to give this a really good coat of glue. The other thing I like about this is it's got the ridges, so you just don't have a puddle of glue. Okay, and then I'm going to put some on this one also. Okay, this is going to take a little while for this to dry, but that's okay. Okay, we'll put these two together. Okay, let's clean up our glue off our mat. And that will come up later. If it doesn't all come up, it comes up pretty easy with a baby wipe. Okay, is that going to be thick enough? I think with, we're going to be adding fabric to this, and also yeah, it's going to get fabric on the inside and fabric on the outside. So I think because of the double fabric, I think we'll be good with that. So remember, I did buy this really cool fabric to be able to put on here, but I think I'm gonna grab, so I got this at Walmart. It has been a lot of fun using this so far in my journal. Okay, I think I want the effluent. Okay, he's kind of the same distance on both sides. Okay, so let's go with, what can we get? We could get the elephant and the giraffe. Okay, let's get an idea here. Okay, I like that. That is what I want. So let's go ahead and we're going to rip up just above the giraffe. And the cool thing is I have a big enough piece that it's freaking me out that I'm cutting through these really cute little baby tigers or lions or whatever they are. But I have enough fabric that I'm like, okay, it's okay. It's okay, Julie. It's okay because you've got plenty of fabric. Okay, so this is what I want on here. Okay, I want to make sure I get his eye on the front. And now who is going to be on the front of the book? Okay. So this, while this is dry, I'm continuing to press it down, and I'm moving this around to get an idea of, okay, so that's the edge, and that's the edge. I'll come down to here. Okay. Now, usually this is not how I do this, but for this one, this is how I'm doing it. I'm going to go ahead and, because the placement, I don't usually have to worry about the placement of the fabric, because usually I'm using a more plain fabric, but I want to make sure that my giraffe and my elephant, that their eye is on this outside edge. Okay. Okay, so I'm good with that. So this is what we're going to have on, that you're going to see on the spine. Okay, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this aside and let it dry. So what's going to happen is we're going to have about that much that's going to come over here. Now I'm probably going to use a different glue on this shiny. Okay, so I want to let this glue dry just in case. Oh, I wonder if, well, you know what? I was like, I wonder if I should have gone ahead and put the animal print over this all the way across the back. I didn't. So, okay. And then how am I going to do this? Okay. I really more want this on the front. You'll see different people do their gold part in different ways. And so I don't believe there is a right way or a wrong way. I just think that use it in there somewhere, I think is okay. So that might go like that. I might even be able to bring in, I don't know where the rickrack is, but maybe a piece of the rickrack along there. Okay, well, anyway, I've got my binding starting to dry. And okay, so let's do the inside. And I don't want to waste animals on the inside because we lose so much of the animal, right? So I'm thinking zebra on the inside. So I have a piece of zebra. I have a piece already. Oh, it's it's already cut, and it's pretty close to what we need, huh? Okay. There we go to there. I think we'll go to there. Okay. So I'm going to want to let this dry. This piece. So I'm going to let that dry because I'm going to go, I want to put that together, and then I'm going to want to bring this over and this over before I put this down. Okay. You got that? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end up cutting off that zebra. Probably. That's okay. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, zebra's fine. We're pulling off the panda bear. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so we're going to set this aside and let it continue to dry. I really like it. I think that's going to be cool on the outside edge. We have this is ready. Okay, we're back. This is dry now, so we can go ahead, and I have gone ahead and I've sanded this area on the cover and on the back. So I have that ready to take glue, and we are going to use the green mono, okay, because it will work on shiny, and this is shiny. So let's see, so this one goes on this side, so let's go ahead, we'll add this. Okay, so I'm going to add this on here. Then I'm going to add some right along the edge of my fabric. Okay, because I want it to stick. Okay, and then I'm going to put this down. There we go. And there we go. Okay, then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put it on this. Same thing. Put it on the edge. And then put it on the edge of the fabric. Okay, then we'll turn this in the right direction. Put it down. And there we go. Okay, so I have those down. Now I'm going to pull out my blue mono Tombow. Okay, we're going to go ahead and come over where the piece is going to come over. I'm going to also add glue there. We're going to bring it down here to the bottom. Do the same thing. Glue it down. Put the glue on it. Flip it up. Well, we'll put the glue. Okay, so flip this one up. glue it down. Flip this one, glue it down. Okay, and we're gonna let that dry. That's from the glue from my hands. Okay, so let's take a little look at what we've got on the front. Okay, so that's what we've got on our spine. We do have this little bit of laziness happening here. I'm okay with that. It's actually going to probably help with the bulk of the journal. But I love the way the spine has our elephant and our giraffe just peeking around there. And so next I'm going to want to add, I have that piece of zebra fabric. There we go. And so this, I've cut it. It fits basically perfectly right there on the inside. And I'm going to go ahead and add that. And we'll be right back. Okay, so again, I used the blue Mono Tombow liquid glue, which is my favorite one. And now I am going to go ahead and put this across. It's stretching a little bit. That's okay. Okay. There we go. Go ahead and get some little bit of a gutter here. Okay. There we go. Hoping the two pieces of cloth meet in that gutter and connect with the glue that we did put in the gutter. Okay. Okay, so we're going to let that dry, and I'm hoping that this glue here is going to help with this here, with, you know, this piece. This piece. Okay. Okay. So there is that. Make sure that this seems to be doing really good. The glue that the green Mono Tombow glue that we used. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, so I tried this on here. I don't like the way it looks. Like, I don't like it at all. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it down and put a piece of it on the back and a piece of it on the front. I'm not going to have it come over. It just doesn't look, I don't like it. So I've taken it off, and it wasn't staying, it stays down, but it comes up because of that edge. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we'll use this one, because it's sticking really good over there. So I'm going to use this. Okay, and we'll use along the edge, but not too close to the edge, but really close to the edge. It's a hard one, you guys, because you want to go all the way to the edge so that it stays down, but you don't want to end up with the glue on your finger, because it feels so weird. Okay. here we go. I'm going to put it right up against where the book folds. Okay, right up against where the book folds. I feel much better about that. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Looks so much better. I wanted it to be on the, on the spine as well, but it didn't look on purpose, y'all. Looked like, with all the time and effort that I've put into this journal, and then to have the way that looked, plus it was only on the front. I guess I could take one from another golden book and have one on the front and one on the back, but I'm going to be fine with this. And this gold spine, that's why I chose the gold pen to use. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is what we have for the front. And this is what we have for the back. Like, maybe if I use the pen, I'll get a nice edge. So I hope you'll watch the other August journal makers, the August challenge, and see how they have put their little golden spine on, because it has been a variety of ways that people are putting it on. So the main thing here is I need to keep making sure that this piece right here stays down. Okay, but I love, 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 love. Okay, now I do know that I am going to be adding a tassel, so before I bind the journal, I want to go ahead and have that ready. So I'm going to go ahead and go right here. Okay, and let's see, do I have... a silver eyelet. I have dark brown. They're sticking to my fingers because of the glue. I'm looking for a brass or gold. It's time to refill my little pocket here. It's got other things in it too, though, so you know what? Let's see, what is that? Is that copper or brown? Oh, that wasn't an eyelet, it was part of... That's funny. I'm going to use this brown one. Okay. I did not have a gold or a brass. Go ahead and set it. Okay, so that is ready. I'll just grab a bulb pen, because since I don't think I have any more of the little Tim Holtz pieces that you can put on the outside here, that's like a brad and that holds it. Yeah, this will hold my tassel. Okay, there we go. I want to make sure and tell you that the Etsy shop is on sale. We have Digitals for 50% off, and all journals are 15% off, celebrating 5 years since I put my first journal into Etsy. So check that out. 50% off all digitals, 15% off all journals for 5 days. Easy way. Easy way. I love it. I love it. We're going to let it go ahead and dry. And look at this. It's got this little bit of a cave in here. I think that that's actually going to give us more space for our journal. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and the next video, well, the Patreons are going to see me bind this. Like I said, the good, the bad, the ugly. Sometimes it can be quite comical. I have put things in upside down. I have sewn the signature and not sewn it into the journal. I have done all of those things. So yeah, so anything can happen, and it is a Patreon perk. It has taken a lot of the stress away from me binding. So there we go. I love it. I have my cover is ready. I will go through my embellishments. I may add a pocket or something in the front and the back probably, and possibly even something back right here. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe, you know, just a little something right there. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so I am going to continue to make sure that this, as it's drying, that these edges are staying down. And there you go. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.